GladrapChannel. You're with Jeff Horn. It's good to see you again. The last time we did an interview, you had sustained a hand injury.
Yep.
But you know, coming back, can you tell me emotionally the ride you had to take to get back, not just physically but mentally?
Look, it's been a long time. It's been 6 months since that last fight, and it's a long time between fights. So I thought I was going to be fighting in March or something before that last fight ended. But then after I was like, oh, I might push it to like May or something like that. But it's gone from May to June. Like it just keeps pushing further and further. So to keep training and not get a fight, it is emotionally draining. But the hand is quite good now. If you can see, it's healed up quite nicely. That's where the break was.
Do you think this, do you think it's going to make you a little bit tentative to,
No, because I'm not feeling anything at the moment. Like I can hit with that hand, and it's fine. It feels normal.
Okay, so I don't know whether you saw this YouTube video, but Richmond, he's been sort of trash talking a little bit.
Yeah.
I think he said this round will be premature. He will end this by round 6. He said that this will be the easiest fight of his career, and that he's chasing Mayweather. I mean, do you have a response to this?
Look, I don't like myself saying I'm going to knock out my opponent and what round I'm going to do it in. I know it's a Muhammad Ali type thing to say, but I think about their families and stuff and what they're going to be thinking when you say that type of thing. But let's see if he can do it. He's said it now. He's got to try and live up to his word and try and knock me out by round 6 and see if he can do it.
Have you seen that? Did you see that clip at all, or is this?
No, I
this is the first.
Yeah.
Because I was surprised. I mean, do you think he's underestimating you? I mean, does he not know who you are?
Well, he mustn't have seen any highlight clips or anything like that. He mustn't have done too much research for him to say it's his easiest fight. I don't know if he's fought out of Africa or not, or he must be training hard because he thinks this is going to be an easy fight. He's got a rude awakening coming for him.
What do you know about this guy? I mean, I think we've heard in the news that he's #1 in Ghana. I mean, can you describe this type of fighter you're going to fight?
I haven't heard too much about him. I know that there's some strong fighters that come out of Africa.
Joshua Clottey?
Yeah, exactly. Like they've stopped people like Mundine. So he's a top fighter, and he got stopped quite well. I don't think he got stopped, but he got dropped a fair few times in their fight. So they're strong fighters, and they can punch and they can take a hit as well. So I expect him to be a tough fighter and just to come forward.
Jeff, so apart from schooling boxers, you also you teach at a high school.
Yeah.
So what subjects do you teach?
I'm a HBE teacher. I also do computing as well, but I was teaching as a primary school teacher for about a year and a half. So that's everything. I'm teaching maths, science, English.
What is it about teaching that you enjoy? I mean, as a fighter, I mean, don't you want something more physical? I don't know, nutrition.
Look, growing up, I always wanted to be an athlete, and that's what I am now, a professional athlete. But teaching was just something that I just have on the side. I do like kids. I love playing with kids and teaching kids and seeing their development. But boxing is where it's at. Do
they know what you do? I mean, do they know that you're a fighter?
The kids do know. It was quite funny having a grade 2 class back in the day, a year or so ago, and I'd come back from a fight and they know that I won. I'd show them my belt for like the show and tell type time. I'd show them my show and tell as well, and they'd all love it.
Do any of the kids dare to even misbehave? I mean, when they know that their teacher
it's a bit different in our country since they know that you can't do anything. So.
But they must be intimidated. I mean, you must be a role model at that school. I mean, just to reach such a peak where you are here.
I know a lot of the kids have my respect, especially when I go into the high schools as well. Kids kind of have respect when they find out what I do, and obviously they would like to have a crack, because obviously when you're a teenager you think you're the king of the world. But
do any of the teachers at the school want to spar with you and stuff, or I mean, are they, do they get guts and stuff like?
No, I've had a couple of kids offer me out in the playground, but they're only just joking. I just muck around with them. I don't actually punch them or anything, but I'm just like, oh yeah, sure. Come to the gym and stretch, and I'll spar with you.
Do you feel it's harder for kids these days to pay attention? I mean, there's so many distractions, social media, you know, I mean, is it you know, there's YouTube. I mean, do you find it harder for the kids to, you know, in class to just pay attention at all?
There is a lot of outs for kids these days with technology. They can easily go on their Facebook or something on their phone, just pull it out. Like you see it all the time. Kids think you're blind when you're a teacher. They think you can't see anything, and we've done it before. Even though wasn't a phone, you're always mucking around doing something. The teacher can see that. They think that the teacher's blind, the teacher can see everything that the kid's doing. So if they're not doing their work, it's on them.
So do you find different ways to, you know, to keep them focused, or?
You got to find activities to keep kids interested in their schoolwork. You got to keep mixing it up, not the same thing, boring over and over, just you explaining. You got to get activities together where they're working together and learning.
But being taught by Jeff Horn, I mean, that's quite an honour. I mean, it's pretty cool, right?
I try and keep it on the down low when I'm at school.
Really? Is that right? Because it's pretty violent, right? I mean, if they saw some footage of you, you know, battering a guy, you know?
Yeah. I've had kids, a whole group behind me, watching my clips sometimes, and they're quite amazed by it. But and some of them are like, whoa, like, I'm amazed that I can actually do that. And looking at me, I'm smaller than some of that they are. But yeah.
Just you know, I have to ask you because you were ringside at, I don't know, ringside?
Not ringside. We were meant to be a bit closer than we were, but we got a bit dodged out on the tickets and we were a bit further back than what we wanted, but we could still see everything.
Everyone I asked keeps saying Mayweather dominated the fight. But I don't know, to me I felt that, you know, Manny was moving forward, he was the aggressor, and Mayweather was just sort of countering and being defensive. I mean, did you see it that way, or did you still feel that?
I agree, being there, being at the venue, it looked like Pacquiao won the fight. He was the aggressor, he was coming forward, and he threw more punches. I don't know how the stats say that Mayweather threw more punches.
You know, CompuBox, I mean, you know, they say Mayweather has them in their back pocket. I mean, if you watched it in slow motion, like I did, it's actually Pacquiao that landed one.
Yep.
I mean, but did you, I mean, were you happy with the fight?
I haven't watched the fight televised, so I've only watched
the
fight.
I see, live, okay. Yeah.
So I can't give the commentary of what it was like watching it, but I've heard many differing opinions on
Did the energy in the arena swift your decision at all? Like, did you feel?
Definitely, because we had a couple of people next to us that were going Mayweather, and they were saying, oh, Mayweather won that round. And I was giving him rounds just because he's the champion as well, but I thought Pacquiao won. I think it was, I had it 7-5 Pacquiao, and that was being generous.
That's what I have it.
That was being generous to Mayweather as the champion, but supposedly he was out jabbing him and landing shots. Yeah.
If you look at the highlight reel, it's pretty obvious. It looked like Manny Pacquiao won. I mean, just, you know, the flurries that he landed.
Yeah, it's
anyway,
a bit disappointing.
I know, but just about your fight tomorrow, any predictions at all? I mean, he's predicted a 6-round KO.
Look, I don't think it will go to distance.
Okay.
I'm guessing that, but it's always good when you can have an early night as well, as long as you're not the one that's asleep.
Did you watch the Chris Algieri Amir Khan fight at all?
No, I didn't.
Anyway, thanks for your time, man. Appreciate it.
Yes, man.
Richmond he's gone, is he, for the day?
I think I saw him walk past here.
I wanted to ask him about those comments he made.
Yeah.
Does he know what he's getting into? Anyway, thanks, man. Looking forward to it. This is the fight I'm actually looking forward to. So,
thanks, man.
Yeah, I'll be there.
I'll see you tomorrow night.
See you, man.